bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be like a little talking video. I'm gonna do 10 ways to cope with anxiety. That's what this video is gonna be about. Is Vlogmas day 10, and I really just want to talk about like mental health and things that you can do to cope with mental health. For one, I suffer from anxiety, and I don't know, like I skipped out on Vlogmas day 9 yesterday because I just needed a mental health day. Like there are some times where you just have to take a step back and do what's best for you. If that means putting your phone on airplane mode, if that means just watching TV and secluding yourself in your room for a day, like you have to do what you have to do. If you know me, you know like any little thing, literally I was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so anxious right now, or oh my gosh, my stomach hurts, oh my gosh, my head hurts. Anytime I get a little bit of stressed out, my stomach starts hurting instantly. I don't know what it is, my stomach be on tilt. Anytime something little inconvenience happens to me, I do move like it's the end of the world, and it's never the end of the world, okay? Like it might feel like it in the moment, but trust me, it's never the end of the world. 10 ways that I cope with anxiety. I hope that this helps anybody out there who suffers from anxiety or any type of stress, because I feel like in a Black household, sometimes like your family members will be looking at you like, what are you stressed about? Like, oh, you're good, you have a roof over your head, you have food in your mouth, you got a little bit of money in your pocket, like you're good. Like there's people out there with so much worse, and there definitely is. There are definitely people out here that are struggling crazy right now, but I feel like at the same time that doesn't give people the right to dismiss what's happening in someone else's life, because at the end of the day, you don't know what someone is personally going through. A lot of people have mental battles all the time. You don't know exactly what's going on in someone's head, so for you to just dismiss it, oh, they'll be okay, they'll be fine, but it doesn't take away from how a person is feeling in that moment when they're trying to confide in you or vent to you. So stay away from people that are very dismissive of how you feel in that moment. For me, sometimes recently, I feel like I'm stepping back from venting to people. People will act like they care, and in reality, they really don't. Like, I don't know if that's my anxiety talking to me, but sometimes when I'm venting to somebody and I feel like they're not really listening, or they are being dismissive, or they're negating everything that I'm saying, it's like, why did I even open my mouth to even talk to you about it? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Recently, I just been journaling. That's one way that I cope. I'll open my notepad. If I'm outside and somebody's getting me tight in that moment, or something just inconvenient happened to me, I would just take out my notes, take out my phone, write in my notes, and just start typing away. You know how when you're in an argument and you be typing mad hard? Or after a long day and I'm like, you know, I had a long stressful day, before I go to sleep, I would just write it down. And I don't know, for me, that makes me feel better. That's one way that I cope. Write it down physically, or if I'm out and about, I'll take out my notepad and start typing away. Another way that I cope is literally breathing. Because I be ready to smack people sometimes. Breathing. And people might think like, oh, that's cliche. No, I'm serious. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and then come back and be like, okay. When it comes to like being stressed out, what always works for me is sleeping. I know like that's like a big sign of depression or whatever. Like somebody who never wants to get out their bed, or someone who just be in the room all day, in a dark room all day. Like that's like signs of depression or whatever. But for me, I just feel like, first of all, I'm kind of a lazy person. So me laying in my bed all day, that's regular for me. That's just how I cope sometimes. I just want some time to myself. I just want to be alone. Like there are days where I just want to be alone. I'm content with being alone and laying down. Like, you feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. Also, eat good meals. I don't know, for me, food makes me happy. I will have an attitude, and instantly somebody offers me some food, I smell some food, I'm Gucci. I'm in a good mood again. They definitely eat balanced meals, definitely eat hefty meals. Don't have your protein, vegetable, starch, whatever. Eat some fruit afterwards, have a dessert after. I have my days where I just pig out. I feel bloated the next day and I'm like, dang, I bugged out the day before. You know, in the moment, it's like, shoot, I was hungry. I wanted some snacks, so I ate them. I think everybody just copes differently. It is what it is. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm just telling you what works for me and how I deal with my anxiety. Do something that you like to do. If you like watch TV, watch some TV. If you like creating, if you're an artist, if you like painting, drawing, do something like that. Do whatever makes you happy in that moment. If you are feeling anxious, you're feeling stressed, do something that makes you happy. whatever it is that is your hobby, do it. Do it, because I'm telling you, you will feel better. Also, I would say go out for some fresh air. Like, I know it's cold, I know we're supposed to be in the house, but sometimes you just need some fresh air. Go for a walk, go to the corner store, get you some snacks or something. Like, I don't know, just go out and get some fresh air. Go for a run, exercise, things like that. In the moment, you won't be thinking about your stress. Like, sometimes when you walk outside and you look around, it's like you just think about the brighter things in life. At least for me, I do. That helps me sometimes, like just going out. At least I got some air in my lungs, some breath in my body. Meditate. Well, I guess that goes with breathing, but for me, sometimes I have to meditate, pray, affirm good things, affirm positivity. Like, if you're not religious or spiritual, I guess, you know, you meditate or say some positive affirmations. For me, I do both. I pray, I say some positive affirmations. I literally just talk to myself sometimes and be like, you know what, you're okay, you're good, everything's gonna be okay. I say a prayer, like I said, and I just talk to myself positively. You is smart, you is kind, you is important. And that really works. Like, yesterday, I didn't post a video, like I said, because I needed a mental day. I mean, I was just feeling a type of way. I had to take a step back. I had to pray a little. I had to manifest good things for myself. I had to say some positive affirmations. You are okay. You're good. You are living and you are learning. You're loved. You're gonna reach your goals. You're gonna make 7 figures. I really like talk to myself and affirm the things that I want in life and say them out loud. When you speak positive energy and you speak positive things happen. So, you know, you just have to speak positively. Sometimes I just put my phone in airplane mode and just take a step back. So that's another thing that I do. I'll just not be on my phone, because sometimes social media and like having people text you all day and call you frequently, like sometimes I can become a lot. When I don't want to talk to anybody, I just want to seclude myself, and that's fine. Like, you don't owe nobody anything. If you don't feel like talking, you don't have to talk. If you don't feel like answering your phone, you don't have to answer your phone. You really don't, okay? Like, as friends and families and relationships, the other person just has to respect that. Even if I am on my phone and I don't feel like responding, I don't have to respond. And that's what people don't understand. There are days where I am on my phone and I am on social media and I don't feel like responding to a text. I don't feel like answering a FaceTime. And you just have to respect that. Like, nobody owes you nothing. Like, seriously, you don't owe nobody nothing and nobody owes you nothing. That's how you have to walk around this world. You can turn your phone up all day and the world is gonna be still standing when you feel the need to turn it back on. When I'm not in the mood and then I respond to people, force myself to talk to people when I'm not feeling it, I come off rude, or I come off dry, or I come off like I'm not interested. And so to make the other person not feel type of way, I'd rather just not answer at all. I can respond when I'm ready to respond. If it's not paying your bills or making you happy, you don't have to do nothing. You can cancel plans. That is okay to say, I'm not in the mental space to go out right now, or I don't have like the mental ability to sit here and listen to you vent right now. Like, that is perfectly fine. There are friends who call you literally just to vent. They never ask you about your day. They never ask you, are you okay? You feel me? But they call you when the slightest inconvenience happens to them. You get what I'm saying? So that is okay to not want to answer the phone all the time, because it's like, what do you do for me at the end of the day? There are a lot of relationships that I felt like I had to cut off this year because it was completely one-sided. I'm sitting here going through whatever I'm going through. Every time we speak, it's about you. That's just not how I want a friendship or relationship to go. Every time we speak, it's about you. Every time we speak, you don't ask me how I'm feeling, if I'm okay, but I asked you, are you okay? You call me anytime it's slight inconvenience. You call me when you need support from me, but do you support me? That low-key helped me with my anxiety as well. Like, cutting off people that were not good for me anymore. Why am I holding on to a dead relationship? We're supposed to be able to lean on each other. If I'm the one that's always getting leaned on and I'm like, hello. It comes to a point where it's not fair to the other person anymore. I have a viral clip. Also, for me, when I'm feeling down or whatever, I need to take a day, take a break for a day or something. When I come back, I will feel the need to get cute. Even if I'm sitting in the house chilling, I will do my makeup, I will do my hair, you know, something just to make me feel better about myself. Whether it be skincare, whether it be doing my hair, whether it be beating my face to go nowhere, to take pictures, to make a video, like anything that will help me boost my self-confidence, I'm gonna do that. I'll do some squats, make me feel like I'm getting my butt bigger. Like, I don't know, something. Lastly, just be yourself, just be you. Try not to beat yourself up. Try not to judge yourself too hard. Like, don't be mean to yourself. It's okay. Every day is not going to be a happy day. That's not how life is. There are days where you're going to have good days. There are days you're going to have bad days, you know. There's no need to like want to kill yourself about it. Don't beat yourself up. Be true to who you are. Be yourself. Something is bothering you. Voice what's bothering you. Write it down if you don't feel like talking about it. And just like be nice to yourself. Like, it is okay. It's okay to cry. Let it out. You'll feel better. We need to not be so judgmental of each other. Everybody goes through things. It's okay to not know how to cope with things, but learn how to cope with things. So that's why I made this video, to tell you guys how I cope with my anxiety and my stress. If you're struggling out there with anxiety, stress, depression, whatever it is, I hope this video helped you. And comment below how you use it with your stress and anxiety. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. This concludes Vlogmas day 10 and 10 ways that I cope with my anxiety and my stress. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you like, comment something nice. See you in my next video.
Jingle bells, jingle